Hey coin collectors, welcome to our channel. What if I told you that a tiny old coin lying in your drawer could be worth thousands, even millions? You're about to discover the unbelievable truth behind one of the UK's most valuable hidden treasures, the 1949 halfpenny. These rare coins are turning everyday people into overnight millionaires. And yes, you could be next. Let's get started. If you've ever rummaged through a drawer of old coins or inherited a dusty box from a grandparent, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure trove. Among the sea of forgotten currency, one unsuspecting gem stands out, the 1949 UK halfpenny. At first glance, it appears to be just another bronze coin, modest and unremarkable. But for those who know what to look for, this small piece of metal could be worth far more than its original face value. In fact, certain versions of this coin have become highly sought after by collectors around the globe, with some commanding jaw-dropping prices that could completely alter your financial future. What makes the 1949 halfpenny so compelling isn't just its age. It's the rarity, minting anomalies, and pristine condition that skyrocket its value. Only a limited number of these coins were produced post-war, and even fewer remain in excellent condition today. Over time, natural wear and tear, corrosion, and circulation have wiped many of them from existence. So, finding a 1949 halfpenny in mint or near mint condition is like striking gold. It's the coin that hides in plain sight, yet it has the potential to fetch hundreds or even thousands of pounds at auction, especially if it features specific details such as die errors, misstrikes, or proof finishes. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1949 UK halfpenny is its quiet transformation from everyday currency to collector's dream. These coins were minted during a transitional time in British history, post-World War II, when the economy was recovering and the monarchy was changing. Featuring King George VI on the obverse, the coin is more than just money. It's a historical relic. When collectors find a coin that bridges two eras, they pay not only for the metal but also for the story it tells. In pristine, uncirculated condition, even a single 1949 halfpenny could rake in thousands at the right auction, particularly if it's been graded and authenticated by experts. What's even more thrilling is that these coins could be hiding anywhere, inside old piggy banks, tucked away in attic boxes, or forgotten in antique desks. Unlike bullion or modern collector's items, these halfpennies were in real use. They passed through millions of hands, bought countless loaves of bread, and witnessed decades of life. But the rare survivors, those that somehow escaped the chaos of circulation, are now numismatic gold. It's these untouched, glossy specimens that dealers and collectors will compete ruthlessly for. They aren't just coins anymore. They're passports of financial surprise. Collectors are particularly obsessed with coins that have errors. In the case of the 1949 halfpenny, misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or doubled inscriptions can exponentially boost the coin's value. These errors turn a common coin into a numismatic anomaly, instantly spiking interest and desirability. And because these flaws are typically unintentional and rare, they add a unique narrative to each coin, making them one-of-kind pieces that can command staggering prices. Imagine turning a coin once worth a fraction of a pound into a five-figure payday, simply because a p and penny was slightly off-kilter. Even more dramatic are the proof versions of the 1949 halfpenny, produced in extremely limited quantities for presentation or archival purposes. These coins were struck using specially polished dies and are finished to a gleaming mirror-like surface. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these, you may be looking at a coin worth not hundreds, but tens of thousands. And when these are sold at elite auctions, the frenzy among collectors can drive prices even higher, especially if the coin comes of provenance, expert grading, or has never been out of its protective casing. But let's not forget the emotional value these coins can carry. For many people, they're more than investments. They're tangible links to heritage. A 1949 halfpenny might remind some of their grandparents their childhood, or even a simpler time long gone. This emotional layer adds another dimension to their appeal, and when sentiment and rarity combine, values can soar. Dealers know this, and that's why these coins are often marketed not just as collectibles but as legacy pieces, heirlooms that carry both financial and historical weight. So, if you got old coins sitting idle, it's time to take a closer look. That dusty little halfpenny from 1949 could be your ticket to an unexpected windfall. You don't need to be an expert to recognize a rare gem. You just need to know what to look for and why it matters. With the right eye and a bit of luck, your humble coin collection might just contain one of the most valuable relics of British numismatic history. And who knows? One coin, one discovery, and your entire fortune could change overnight. Next coin, another UK halfpenny coin that eye in the thrilling world of coin collecting. Some of the most astonishing fortunes have been hidden in plain sight, in pockets, drawers, and old piggy banks across the UK. Among these treasures, the 1964 UK halfpenny coin has stirred massive curiosity. While many people dismiss these small bronze pieces as mere scraps of the past, a few extraordinary variations of this humble coin have skyrocketed in value, fetching staggering amounts at auctions. Imagine stumbling upon a coin that appears ordinary but is actually a rare, high-value variant capable of turning your financial destiny upside down. Yes, the right 1964 halfpenny could do just that. What makes some of these 1964 halfpennies so incredibly valuable isn't just their age, it's their scarcity, minting errors, and condition. Coins struck in limited quantities or those that bear rare minting mistakes, such as misaligned dies, double designs, or even variations in lettering or dates, can be worth small fortunes. Collectors and numismatists obsess over these details, and when a rare anomaly surfaces in a 1964 halfpenny, it can create a bidding war. A single coin with the right flaw can be the golden ticket, turning an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. Now consider this, a tiny, overlooked UK halfpenny from 1964, often tossed aside or forgotten, could hold a hidden secret. Some versions of these coins were struck with extremely rare design quirks, such as an incorrectly aligned reverse side or misprint of the monarch's profile. These subtle oddities, invisible to the untrained eye, transform a seemingly worthless coin into a priceless artifact. The thrill lies in the hunt, in the possibility that an unassuming coin in your collection is actually one of these fabled rarities. For the fortunate few, this discovery has meant 6 or even 7-figure paydays. Another critical factor in these coin values is their condition. Coins that have somehow escaped the wear and tear circulation, known as mint state or uncirculated coins, are infinitely more desirable. Imagine finding a 1964 halfpenny in flawless condition, its coppery sheen untarnished by time. That gleaming survivor, preserved perhaps in an old coin album or locked away in forgotten safe, could be worth thousands even without any errors. Combine immaculate condition with a rare minting variation, and you've got a collector's dream. One that buyers will compete fiercely to own. But it doesn't stop there. Some collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums for coins with a story. Suppose a particular 1964 halfpenny was part of a limited ceremonial strike or gifted during a royal event, and only a handful exist. Its historical significance amplifies its market value exponentially. Provenance, or the history of ownership, can dramatically influence a coin's desirability. A coin once owned by a prominent figure or connected to a significant moment in British history could command an outrageous price on the open market. In these cases, the value transcends metal or rarity. It's about owning a piece of legacy. It's also important to understand that coin values can change overnight, driven by collector demand, economic shifts, or discoveries of previously unknown variants. A 1964 halfpenny that was once overlooked may suddenly gain attention due to a viral news story or the surfacing of a similar rare coin in a major auction. Prices can explode, sometimes multiplying tenfold in weeks. Collectors are always watching, always ready to pounce on the next big thing. And when word spreads about a rare 1964 halfpenny, the rush can be electrifying. For those who hold collections passed down through generations, this is your wake-up call. Dig out that old coin jar, open that dusty drawer, and check those forgotten boxes. Your fortune might already be sitting quietly in your home, waiting to be discovered. The sheer idea that a tiny, once-dismissed halfpenny could be the key to a luxurious lifestyle isn't fantasy. It's happened before, and it can happen again. All it takes is the right coin, the right condition, and the right buyer. In a world obsessed with digital wealth and virtual currencies, tangible treasures like rare UK coins continue to captivate imaginations. The 1964 halfpenny may seem insignificant at a glance, but for collectors and investors alike, it represents the ultimate dream, wealth hidden in the everyday. So before you spend that old change or trade in your childhood collection, Take a closer look. You might be holding a millionaire maker in your hands, a coin so rare, so valuable, it could change your life forever. Beneath its modest appearance, the 1964 UK halfpenny holds secrets that could shock even seasoned collectors. While millions were minted, only a rare few feature the errors. Pristine condition or unique history that make them worth a fortune today. One unexpected discovery could turn casual owners into overnight millionaires. If you happen to find one of these elusive coins, don't rush to spend it. What looks like spare change could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth.